Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is Team EQ here again with another quick update. Hope you're all doing well. Gosh, so much happening, but first and foremost, wanted to put a face to the name that you guys have heard for many, many years, and finally part of the EQ family here. So welcome to Elizabeth, aka Liz Robles, finally with us.
Thanks, Pete. Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here with the EQ family. I've already connected with a lot of you. It's great to speak to you again and get to see a lot of you in person. I'm looking forward to connecting to those that I have not connected with yet. And as always, I'm here for anything you may need. Please feel free to reach out anytime. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz, and welcome once again. She's the glue that holds us together. So thank you, Liz. So let's jump right into it. So much going on that geopolitically, and everybody's eyes were on the Feds for the last several months, and this time it was a little bit telegraphed and very much anticipating what their next move was. And finally came out today and said, okay, we're bumping the rates up by a quarter. Inflation is on the forefront of their mind, and they're sticking to it even with all that's going on geopolitically. So we've gone over this a little bit in previous charts. Super important. I really recommend everybody go check that out. And we are going to share some links for that as well in case you did miss it. But Sean, what are your thoughts on all that's going on?
Thanks, Pete. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's March 16. Happy early vernal equinox, everyone. It's almost March 30th. Or March 31st, we're going to be closing out the quarter. This year is just flying by. And it's been a very challenging year, obviously, right? So you've had everyone in the beginning of the year was worried about the Omicron COVID crisis. Then it turned into inflation. And then all of a sudden, we got this wild card of Russia invading Ukraine. So that created a lot of uncertainties. And that actually was seen in today's Fed meetings where they were probably expecting raise half a basis points, but then they ended up doing a quarter of a basis point. They're going to be doing that for probably 6 or 7 times, like you mentioned, right? All of this being said, I know it's been a very tough year from an investor standpoint, but I wanted to share you guys at EQ. We love sharing charts, right? So I just wanted to share this really quick illustrative chart, and that shows that going back to 1928 to 2021, there's been 7 times in history that we've had a more than 10% draw on a quarter one where we had a bad start of the year, and this chart actually shows what happens after you have a bad first quarter, and then normally what kind of market returns you're going to see trend upwards from there. So and this doesn't mean again that it's gonna history is gonna repeat itself for sure, but 6 out of 7 times it's shown in the past that we've had a positive quarter. Like going back to 2020, which was the start of the COVID crisis, you saw in that quarter the market came down about 20%, but then it had a subsequent increase of about 40.21% after that, right? And then the time before that was 2009 for negative 11.6% and then 39.76%. Look, we love these charts, but I wanted to, hopefully shed some light showing, our clients that there could be better days ahead. So sometimes being patient and being, staying the course does help. And like you said, Pete, we definitely want our clients to kind of refer back to the last video that we made, because in that video we talked about what happens when inflation kicks in with the market performance historically, right? And then the other part, I think that a lot of clients should actually refer back to if they never watched this and refer back to our previous emails. And if you haven't done this already, we would love to be able to send this to you, is missing the best days. Like today, everyone was expecting the Fed was going to raise rates, which they did, but the market ended up being 521 points. So, this could have been one of the best days of 2022, for example. And with that being said, I want to turn it back to you, Pete. Thank you.
That's a really great point. And so certainly more to come on this. There's a lot of developments daily on this, and we're going to be very much on top of it. And as Sean said, we can't mention enough really that those last charts, we went a little bit more in depth with this very topic. Certainly encourage you guys to go check that out. I think you'll find it very helpful and very insightful, and certainly we'll be on top of it with more to come for sure. So thank you all again for your time. Please reach out to us. We'd love to have a discussion around this, or if you have any questions on us, always happy to take your call and have a chat with you about it. So thank you all again. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Thank you.